Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another episode of EU4 as Kingdom of God. In previous episode, we started another war against Spain, but it also start up some more trade companies and whatnot. So we're definitely getting pretty strong, and I did actually realize that we got a steady income of 1,500 right now total, which admittedly I believe we are almost maxed out. Yeah, it was not that far from getting the full economic hegemon. Which what was it again? Yeah, it's 20% extra governing capacity, so yeah, it's not too bad. Anyway, let's get continuing or going on with the war here. So we did defeat one of the armies. We can probably just go ahead and siege down a few more things in here. And I'm pretty sure that the our side has a bit of an advantage in terms of numbers, just a little bit. We might. I wonder if we can just annex the Emperor. That could be kind of handy or funny actually. Just feed that stuff into Augsburg. Oh, I do wonder, actually, Augsburg, do they have a mission tree to become the... Okay, dominate Swabia. Own at least 5 cities. Yeah, we could we'll do that. Then there's the... Oh, they'd have to get some land over there. South Germany region. There's a... Oh, right. I'm grown up by leads to 5 states. Now that's going to take a little while. But yeah, I suppose, in theory... They could probably turn into Swabia at some point, if we feed them a bit of land, so we might do that. But anyway, oh, Roussillon's been sieged down already. Good. That's a level 4 fort. There's a bit of a Spanish army over there in France right now. I'm pretty sure that will get sorted out, though. Right, and, alright, there we go. That's 37 days. Wow, that was a pretty quick siege. Let's go ahead and catch that army there, hopefully, before we get... Oh. You read as heretical? No, I don't think so. There we go. We have caught them, and yeah, they're taking pretty hefty casualties there. That was an easy victory. In fact, it was a stack wipe. Well, that is what we could classify as a victory, I suppose. Oh, it looks like our Latin Empire is moving to start sieging down some of this stuff as well. Ah, right. And in Morocco, is there... No, there's a lot of conversions going on, but we won't be able to get all of that done anytime soon. Or all of that completed anytime soon. Oh dear, we lost the general down here. Oh, let's get a new one. 6322, I mean, that's pretty good. Although the supply limits over here are still not all that ideal. I guess we could go ahead and do a quick little development. Just to get that supply limit slightly higher. It still might not be sufficient. No. It isn't. Not much I can do about it at that point then. Oh no, galley fleet over here. Oh, right, yeah. Well, I suppose they can probably sit here for the time being, unless there's a pirate in Alexandria, which doesn't really look like it, no. Right, we'll get Spike's army down here into Morocco already. We'll go ahead and siege down another province. I do actually wonder, have we got on the canal yet? Not quite yet. Soon, though. Next year. August next year. There we go. That's another 2 provinces. As soon as we siege down all of this, we can start pushing into Spain proper and start sieging down things like Malaga. Oh, naval tradition. I suppose we can take a bit of a hit there. It's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and get that one to Tangiers. Get some more troops into the vicinity. So 200,000 men over here in Spain would probably do. Oh, the French, okay, they are pouring in some troops here. They might definitely win this. Oh yeah, there we go. They're on the run. A big costly battle perhaps, but a victory. Which is all that counts right now. Well, it's not actually all that counts, but it's one of the main things that counts. Get some more counting houses as well, although the options are rather limited at this point. Get a little bit of that at least, then Grand Shipyards. We could build one in Trieste, I suppose. I'm gonna upgrade some of these shipyards, I suppose. At least. So that's a bit more things built. Oh, we could also get a... also get a conscription center down there. But yeah, the reinforcements are arriving in here, I suppose. Let's go and bring in the galley fleet over here instead, straight to Gibraltar, so the siege of Malaga should be a little bit easier. Alright, let's go ahead and send another army down here. As soon as we get the siege of Malaga done, we should be able to push in pretty far. There we go, so let's start already kind of figuring out the peace deal with Spain. Things that I want over here. Because I do kind of want to clear out all of this, at least. It's not going to be a huge amount of oil extension, even. Can I just take all of this? I could. It would be a bit costly, but it could be done. And of course, we'll probably feed a little bit of stuff to our vassal as well. Hey, there we go. Gibraltar has been sieged down. And we won the siege of Ansbach. Took a while, but I'll take it. Occupied by Augsburg. And we sack-wiped the unit in there. Oh, we got the cannoneer trade. Well, there we go. So I do wonder, Coburg. Definitely going to give at least one province. You would actually be willing to take that peace deal already. I'm going to wait for a little bit in there. Right. And there we go. Trier species as a Bamberg. We might be able to give off to our vassal as well. Let's go ahead and help with Franconia with the siege here. Get a bit more artillery there. That should help. How's Zhatelier? They are being seized down by the French mostly. Oh, the French. Oh, wow. Yeah, France does control quite a bit of land in here. Wait, who's that? Oh, that's Lippe. Okay. Oh, the French are fighting a bit in there. How's the... right, let's use the naval barrage down here. We'll get to 0% chance of winning the siege yet. But with the +2, well, technically basically +4 from the blockade in here. It's not too shabby. Ulm is fighting Poland and Lübeck. I guess that's fine. As soon as we can... oh, dear, we lost a leader down here. Let's get a replacement then. 351. And then 0 on the siege. Not exactly ideal, but you know, it's better than nothing. Oh, and there we go. It's a water shortage again in Malaga. Oh, a bit of unrest, but thanks to the Persians. Lovely. Royal in Constantinople. Oh my. Okay, where's the transport fleet? There it is. Go and pick up an army and deal with that rebellion. I do not want them to get independence or anything like that. I don't think they'd be getting independence directly, I guess. If it was a personal union, then yeah, they would. Right, 42%, that should be soon done. Yeah, there we go. Since we've got one siege pip in there, we'll start marching towards Toledo. And start, you know what, you can start sieging down some of that area behind the other troops. So we'll leave this one back in Morocco for the time being. The transports have arrived, so let's go ahead and transport these off to Constantinople. Deal with that rebellion. Luckily, it has a fort there. It's only a capital fort, though. Ooh, there we go. We capture another heavy ship. Well, well, well. And there we go. The rebellion in Constantinople has been dealt with. It did take a little bit casualties, but it's not that bad. We then transport this one back to Egypt. And how we know, we still haven't sieged down Coburg. But we did get another conversion done, so let's assign that to the trade company. Probably means that we can build some more buildings in here. There we go. I do actually wonder, how much does the trade company in Maghreb have already? 7%? Okay, so it's not that much yet. 11% now. Okay, so it's getting better. Well, there we go. Cadiz been seized down. Getting closer and closer to Madrid. And Coburg, what are you willing to give up now? Would you be willing to give up the other province? No, not yet. That would be quite a big coalition. Okay, so we'll just take that one province and then as much money as possible. So that's the Emperor being pushed back. Then there's, of course, Helre. That is... oh, right, we're black flagged. Okay, well, we'll pull back to Italy and then we'll go from there. Actually, we'll go to, like, Genoa or something like that in here. Oh, look how it's got a whole lot of supply limit. Okay, that'll do. Oh, we'll reach the hegemon. Well, there we go. So now we're getting the plus 20% over there. Excellent. Took a while to get that achievement for me. But yeah, so we've got that one sorted out. Let's actually have a look. Any more manufactories? Yeah, we could get one in Ducala. So that's good already. And we've got room for 26 battalions right now. But who wants to go through my lands? I guess that's fair. Oh, no, did our vassal manage to get the mission done now? The Swabian League. Well, actually, yeah, dominate Swabia. They did. But they haven't gotten the stuff in there yet. They need 8 provinces in this region. So we'd have to do a bit more fighting in there. It's not impossible, mind you, but it's tricky. That would actually be quite a large army. Oh, Scandinavia, right. That would be in that war as well if we were to start fighting against Darworth. There we go. Sevilla's been sieged down. That's going to be another ship sank. Excellent. Suppose we could go ahead and move in the heavy fleet over here to go for Valencia. Perhaps we'll also go ahead and send in the 4th army in here to start sieging down a bit more of the region. Coburg? No. I'm not going to give land back to the HRE. I just conquered that from you. You should realise this. Hey, there we go. Victory at Toledo. Alright, let's get to Madrid. Actually got a bit lucky with some of these sieges this war. We've also had some pretty unlucky sieges in the various wars, admittedly, so, you know. You win some, you lose some. At the same time, at least the siege of Madrid shouldn't take too long. Oh, there we go. We'll capture another... Actually, we didn't capture any ships. We did sink some ships, though. Alright, we hunted the pirates in there. Alright, then. Right, we could probably go out and help a little bit with the sieges down there. There we go. Madrid's been sieged down. I don't know if there's anything that we could do with Helios. Not really. I don't think anyone's managed to siege them down yet. No, they got 2 of their provinces at least being sieged down, just nothing being sieged down yet. But with Spain, they probably are not willing to take the peace deal yet. No, not quite yet. It is going to be a lot of aggressive expansion. You know what? I might go for Gibraltar as well, just for the heck of it. Maybe Cadiz? No, Cadiz is going to be too much. Malaga? Could go for Malaga, actually. Because I won't be taking too much overextension in here. It's going to be probably rather costly to... Yeah, it's going to be quite a bit of points to core everything. But it's mostly going to be trade companies anyway. Motions call for trade protection war. Nah. I've got my own other wars in mind right now. Trade protection wars not really going to be helping us too much. Let's help a little bit with Valencia over here. Actually, should go down a lot faster now with our naval barrage. And we could get the influence ideas. Is that... yeah, we'll take one more. As the Diplo annexation cost goes down, which is not initially too bad. Right, but Madrid already been sieged down. Let's start doing a bit of automated sieging around there, I suppose. And the Spanish are definitely losing quite a bit of ground in here right now. Of course, still can't really piece down Hellray. Ah, there we go. Murcia has been sieged down. Let's get to Alicante. And there's Valencia. And we capture another 2 transports, I guess. I don't think we need these 2 transports, though, so I'm just going to disband them. And that's another province siege down there. Let's go ahead and start sieging down a bit more up here. Oh, the French are sieging down some of the stuff. You know what? What we could, in theory, do with the peace deal... No, actually, we can't right now. Because there's still, like, war score plenty. Let's see... Transfer present trade power, I don't know. That wouldn't really be that important. But I could potentially give some land to the French. Or we could annul treaties. Or release nations. Or cancel... Okay, no, the cancel subtrade wouldn't really work. Revoke some cores, but that's going to be quite costly. I think what we'll probably do is we'll try to give some land to the French. There we go. Alicante's been sieged down. Let's get sieging down the former Aragonese territories over here. I suppose we've already sieged down half of it, but, you know, there's more to be sieged down. This is my point here. Oh, Hellray is, okay. You know what, I'll take that. Get another war, or enemy out of the war, and trading is sugar. Well, there we go. And now Spain. You would not take the peace deal yet, although we are definitely getting closer. Oh, I wonder if I could take the islands over here. That's not initially a terrible idea. But at that point, we might not be able to take these. You know what? No, we won't take those in this war yet, but we will probably go ahead and try to give some land to the French. Oh, there we go. Salamanca's been sieged down. I might give control of this to the French. And then things like Roselon or something like that would be... Oh, Ethiopia's in the golden era now. Are you... Okay, yeah. Why am I sieging down Alicante? Or did you run out of places to siege down? Oh, Munich's been elected the Emperor. Well, there we go, I suppose. We can't vote anymore. Oh, they made Munich actually elector. Because we, well, kind of left the Emperor, or Empire, so yeah. That happened. You know what, let's just go ahead and get this one in here. Oh, we may have been trying to avoid some of the armies, that's probably what happened. Oh dear, we just lost one of the armies sieging down stuff here. Ooh, they still got a decent bit of troops down here. Suppose we can move in the heavy fleet down here to siege down, or blockade some of this stuff. We'll also get a bit of intel on where the enemy's troops are. It's not all bad. At this point, I'm just going to go out and start pushing further east. Let the French and Trier and whatnot siege down the rest of that northwest corner of Iberia. Oh, they're going for Avignon. Okay, okay. It is level 8-4 at least, so there's that. Get some armies closer. Kind of threaten them a little bit. Move down Darcy's army over there. Oh, there we go. Captured, well, it didn't capture, it sank another 3 light ships from the enemy. Let's get another general over here. 5531. You know what? That's actually not bad. In fact, we're going to go and send that around. Start fighting. Oh, birthplace of revolution in France. Yeah, it's going to start spreading into France. I mean, you know what? Somewhat historical, I guess. Birthplace of the revolution or all that. Okay, they've got a whole lot of troops over 160,000 troops in Avignon. That is a decent bit. She's of greatness. Zhatelier gets a production and tax base. And Switzerland, oh right, so that's in Switzerland over there. That's the one that got some, well, I suppose it does help a little bit with the development. We'll go ahead and get some more troops nearby. To the front line in Avignon. We might be able to attack them in there. We'll just wait for a bit more reinforcements before we push in. I think the French are going to be pushing in very shortly anyway. Call to arms. Franconia versus Pomerania, Brandenburg, Holland, Brabant, the Dutch colonies. What is this war about? Pomerania and Silesian Imperialist War. Ah, right. Wait. Franconia, hold on a minute. Are you the target in there? I guess you are. Okay, we'll join in. Also, we could probably get the artillery damage from the back row. It's going to be very handy in the Battle of Avignon. Once our troops get in there. Oh, yeah, there we go. The French are moving in. Let's go. Before the fort falls. Okay, we already have parity in numbers almost. There we go. Now we took control of that. We've got a really good general taking charge of the combat. We've got... We don't have discipline advantage. We've got a massive morale advantage, though. And the French troops took most of the damage there. But, overall... Oh, yeah, they got 16,000 casualties in just the artillerymen. That is pretty good. We've got more morale damage, actually. Is this one... No, that's not really a siege general, but we can send it... I suppose actually siege down... Well, actually, no, which one of these has siege pips? Do you have a siege pip? You do. Okay, let's get you to Narbonne, and then... Our 3-star general over here does also have a siege pip, so we can get to Roussillon. So, oh, we stack wipe them. Okay, well, I'll take that. I guess we can send one of these armies north to start helping the Franconians. There's a lot of Dutch that we need to fight, which actually I suppose we can go ahead and just take this army up to the Netherlands. The siege down Amsterdam, really, that might help already. We could get the Miltech as well. That would be a lot more morale. Combat width would be increased. We could get both cavalry and infantry upgraded. I will take it. Now let's have a look. What do we want to put in here? For infantry, we've got the White Coat Infantry, which is a decent fire and good morale defense, which would be kind of handy. Blue Coat would be very balanced, and Red Coat would be taking a bit less fire damage and dealing more morale damage. And Frederica Infantry would just be very offensive. I'm going to go with the White Coats. Because we already got good morale. If we can make sure that we take even less morale damage, it allows us to stay in the combat for longer. Sure enough, there's going to be a bit more casualties, perhaps. But I think that's going to be a good idea. And then for cavalry, so we've got the carabiners, which are pretty good at offensive shock and a little bit offensive fire. Then there's the Reformed Latin Hussars, which are mostly balanced. Slightly better at defensive fire than offensive fire. And then, or taking less damage from fire damage. And then Ulan Cavalry is good at shock. There's basically the carabiners, but the some of the pips are well, the morale and fire pips are basically or inverse of one another. And I think I might just go with the Ulan Cavalry. Now, this is a bit risky to start heading north right now, but we'll do it anyway. Oh, wait, no, we did not sack wipe them. Okay. Well, Pyrenees been seized down. They're probably retreating to Barcelona. Yeah, they are. Okay, can I catch them there? No, probably not. Although, we'll wait for a bit of morale. Both sides do get a bit of morale, but we're going to attack there. We've got good troops, and we are wrecking them, although we are taking a lot of casualties. I think we are actually going to lose that. Yeah, well, you probably are. Take a bit of prestige hit there. Wow, actually we did win. It was a costly battle, but it was a victory. Oh, now the... Ah, there we go. Latin Empire's going to be sack-wiping some of that. Come on, then. Hey, Spalata's been converted in culture. Oh, we're going to get the better shipyard there. Good. And these... Actually, let's go and use the... Oh, no, we can't do the naval barrage there. We could do it in Roussillon, though. Because they did not get stack wiped. Oh, there we go, with Seastown Barcelona. I guess we could go ahead and help with the battle here. Should be a pretty easy victory. It is indeed. Alright then, let's go after them into Barcelona. No rest for the wicked. Hey, there we go, Roussillon species down. We're going to give control of this to the French. And also, we should probably give control of this to the French. Now, Spain. If we were to give you Roussillon to the French and Navarra... How much more do we have points? We've got a little bit, so we can take like a tiny bit of money, I guess. There we go. France has grown a little bit. We have grown a little bit. And we did take quite a bit of casualties, but of course most of that was attrition. Had a lot of sieging done. And that's a lot of provinces as well that we just gained. Right, let's start coring everything then, shall we? Oh, we can't core everything right now. We don't have enough points. Well, we'll start working on that. And let's also go ahead and start getting the... Oh, no, we can't get through there now. Oh, actually, Franconia... Actually, France, can I ask military access from you? Yeah, we already got a military access. Oh, it's the naval blockade there, okay. Okay, yeah, there is a way to get through. Abolition of slavery. Aha. New goods produced. Ah, it's salt down here, okay. Also colonialism, casus belli. That's alright. No, we can't start coring anything else yet. So that should be fairly cheap, though. Once we get things going. Now, I suspect the Pomerania war shouldn't be too difficult. Or it just... Oh, Bohemia's on our side, okay. Yeah, no, we've got a massive advantage in this war, then. Right, let's start sieging down Amsterdam. Oh, no, we can't move there. Okay, we need to go and siege down Utrecht first. Well, I mean, that can be done. Let's take the 3-star general from here and start heading towards the Franconian territories. And also probably take this army and start heading north. And then we've got the one army down here, which can probably go down to Malaga, actually, and... We need to get another army down there, don't we? We'll bring the army from Egypt, actually, into Tunis. Now we can start coring a few more provinces, hopefully. The overextension is probably going to be a problem for a little while after this war, but now we've got a fairly sizable region. We control basically the entire southern coast of the Mediterranean, and most of the northern coast as well, actually. Like, there's a little bit of the Ottoman and Austro-Hungarian coastlines there. Latin Empire will count for our coastline, I suppose, since they are a vassal. And then there's some of the Spanish coastline and French coastline, but that's about it. But yeah, that's not too shabby. And that's another conversion down over here. So is that actually... Yeah, we're going to assign that to the trade company. Spain wants military access. You know what? Nah, you don't need military access through me. I mean, in theory, you should still have a fleet, right? Get these ships back into Morocco and just start upgrading some of those. We've got... Oh, wow, 33,000? Did we... Oh, yeah, we did get the Suez Canal now. Oh, it starts at level 3, never mind. I was like, do I need to upgrade that? Clearly not. I could, of course, upgrade something like Jerusalem. Just pay for that pretty much immediately. There we go. So that's level 2. Could even pay that to be level 3 immediately. But I'm probably not going to do that. What we might want to do, though, is more universities. And thus there were no more universities to be built. Not immediately, anyway. Right, I suppose we can get this fleet... we'll get that back to... Actually, get that to hunting pirates in Genoa. Because I suspect there might be some pirates still. Oh yeah, there's a load of pirates there. Persians have a huge fleet there. And do they... where are the Persians? Oh, they're sailing in from the Black Sea, aren't they? Yeah. A little bit of disappointment. Ah, right, and of course now we can't call those provinces because we're building universities everywhere. Well, that's... Oh. A naval hegemon? Well, I mean, it makes sense for Britain, to be fair. I do actually wonder, though, how much of a fleet do they have? They got a fairly sizable. Yeah, they got 500 ships, so... Oh, yeah, there's a huge amount of heavy ships. We have captured quite a few heavy ships of our own, but clearly not enough. Of course, what I could do... Well, first of all, those need to repair anyway. Oh, right, we've got a bit of a fleet over here that we've suddenly caught. Didn't even realise that. So we capture another 4 heavies and 3 transports and 4 light ships. Alright then. I'm going to go and send this one back to Morocco to repair for a moment. Oh, we're no longer trading in sugar. Well, that's unfortunate. So who are we actually fighting in here? No, it says, okay, Brabant is one of the enemies, so we could probably go ahead and just start seizing down Brabant's capital. And the other province as well, I guess. Actually, I wonder... If we were going to send in the 30-ship fleet... I don't know if we'd have supply. We'd have supplies in Tangiers, but not so much in coastal Holland. Because what we could do is just combine the heavy ships over here, let them repair, and then send those up north. Maybe try to at least get blockades over here so we can get the siege done slightly faster. Yeah, we siege down Breda already. Who's the... I guess we can just give control of that to Franconia. Was Liège in this war? No, they're not. Okay. Because I honestly don't need that one myself. Actually, I guess there would be Cologne as well, but yeah, no, I'll just let that be. And no, we can't get to Amsterdam quite yet. Oh, Holland's got parts of Friesland, or East Frisia and Oldenburg. This should be fairly quick. I'm just going to go in speed 4 right now. Let the sieges go on. Actually, these are very quick sieges. Minus 80... Wow. Fort in disrepair. Oh. And siege ability of ours is fairly significant. What about Utrecht? They got 4.4%. Okay, so it's not quite as good. Still got good siege ability, mind you, but they got a bit of defensiveness there. Hey, there we go. That's Brabant siege down. Let's give control of this to... I guess to Franconia. I'm going to guess Brabant's probably going to get pieced out very shortly. Morocco wants to go through my lands. You know what? I'm going to give them military access now. Because they are Catholic. Oh, there we go. Utrecht's being sieged out. Let's get control of this to Franconia. Then we can go for Amsterdam. Should be a pretty quick siege. Yeah, we start at 0%. They do have a bit of a fleet there. I don't necessarily want to send my fleet out there then. Might be a bit too risky. I'm going to take a small hit for the clergy loyalty and devotion. Because we've still got a massive devotion gain there. We'll move in the 3-star general back to Italy. The other general could probably move down to Morocco. We've got one over here in Tunis, which is going to start doing a bit of rebel suppression for the areas here. Not necessarily all of it, but a decent chunk of it. Increased demand for embroidery. Trade value of Tangier. Oh, right, yeah. A bit more local goods produced over there, that's fine. We don't want to cause unrest or anything like that, necessarily. Oh, and Merchant's Lander again. How much were we still getting? We're getting 1,400 right now. I don't know if that's going to be dropping. It might be. Let's have a look. Yeah, a little bit. Still good income, nonetheless. Oh, we're going to get another... Ooh. Diplo Relations +1? Or should we save up for the... I think it might be time to start saving up for the Diplo Tech, actually. But I do see that we are actually out of time for this episode, so enjoy this, please like and subscribe if I haven't already. I'll get the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.